Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. Ṣé ti gbọ́ interview tí Laide Bakare tó ṣe gbogbo wa la mọ̀ ní how many days ago tí ọ̀rọ̀ BRT gbogbo nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tó ṣẹlẹ̀ pẹ̀lú mọ́tò ẹ̀ tí wọ́n dẹ̀ gbé anyway ó ti jáde lọ sí radio station kan láti sọ nǹkan tó really ṣẹlẹ̀ níjọ́ yẹn and so àwọn radio station yẹn náà wọ́n dẹ̀ try láti ṣe pé kí that's the IG obey ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ̀wọ́ so that mi ní miss lady or kí n sọ nǹkan tí ó correct fún yín. Let's watch Laide Bakare interview together. Thank you for all for watching. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.
Because of some reckless drivers. I don't want no driver to put me into any problem. So I love to take charge most of the time. I prefer to drive myself than driver driving me because I can be sure of what I'm doing. And that was what happened on Friday. Immediately I descended the mile 12 bridge. I kept the last right lane because I just feel like for me, you couldn't even recognize which one is BRT. I know that one has been on my head already because anytime I move along that axis, honestly,
very careful.
You need to be very careful. It can be so tricky. So because I know it can be so tricky, even if you give me money, you invited me to come on movie location in Ikorodu, just because of that alone, I refuse script. I stopped working in Ikorodu because there are so many lines there that you might just not know which one is BRT. So for me, the best thing is to just not go towards that area. So it's the area that I don't go towards. So this particular Friday, I was keeping my right hand lane. Every time I just don't want to enter the main road. I prefer to be in the traffic. And exactly what happened that day. So I realized that there were armed men, more than like 15 guys, fully armed with all these guns and all that. There were so many, and they cited. That is what I feel happened. They will look at one or two vehicles. If you are not up to, if the car is not really a kind of big car, it will slide. So the minute they cited my car, it's a white vehicle, and they're like, so I don't know what is going on, and all of them came in front of me. All of them. People kept moving, and they were even passing everybody. So I got confused. I'm like, hello sir, hello, what I was trying to inquire what he said. They were like, oh, you just crossed the BRT lane. I said, no, I'm in the far right of the road, and the only thing I know that I've done is overtake a particular lorry. So immediately I crossed to this side, and it was like, you have violated it. That is it. So can you come down of your car? And at that point, I'm like, calm down. Ow, why? Calm down. Madam, calm down. They started yelling. Immediately, my underage guy was like this, because she saw the gun and everything. And I pointed their attention to her. I said, excuse me, officer, this is a young girl. She's panicked. She's like, calm down your car. Calm down.
Let's go on internet. Everyone is here now. This is my 14-year-old girl. You cannot be arresting me.
And at that point, I'm like, what happened? What did I do? I've done nothing wrong. Sir, I've done nothing wrong. Ma, no, I was just trying to. Then before I know it, this guy entered my car and recklessly drive away that little girl. Yes, with my daughter in it.
They left you on
that spot, and it was raining badly.
So suddenly he got into the car and just drove off with me in it, and I was so scared because I don't know who this man is. And even though he's a police officer, he just drove away with me inside. Without even telling my mom, he just drove away while my mom was talking to other police officers.
It was raining that.
Did they tell you where they were taking your daughter?
I didn't know. I was even like, they were recording me. And I'm like, why are you recording? He said, because we could have the proof. I said, fine. Oh, can I record as well? So I pick up my phone. I said, let me record as well. Let me record the spot. Let me record everything so that at least in the future, we can check, we can preview what we have so we know. So basically, that was just it. And before I know it, this guy just entered the car and recklessly, he was like, brr, 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 brr. Then I was looking at it, I was dumbfounded. I couldn't even, I was just like, what's going on? It was like a movie, like what's going on? So I tried to calm down to actually understand what was going on. So I'm like,
just hold on. I know that your emotion is stepping it now. So at that point when they drove off, you said they didn't tell you where they were taking your child.
They did not tell me anything.
They didn't tell you where they were taking your car.
And I don't know why he would even drive my car. When he was asking me to calm down, that was when I was confused. I'm like, even if you were asked to find anybody on BRT lane, you just have to give me you just have to tell me you are fine.
They should have sat in the car, but you would have driven your car.
But he asked me to calm down. He's in the video. Thank God he's in. He said, "Madam, can you calm down?" I said, "Calm down." And I was even telling her, "Please, can you put down the gun, the girl?" And they were like, "Calm down, calm down." And I was scared. I kept, because I said, what have I done? I said, "Is it not the same lane people are passing?"
So how did you eventually now get to retrieve your car? Or have you retrieved the car?
Yes. But this is what happened.
Where did you see them?
They drove off the girl. I was just looking at them like this. I was looking at the car was going. I looked at the rest of them. They're not telling me anything. I was in the rain. It was raining badly. Everything I'm putting on everything is wet. I'm like, okay, what will I do now? So the next thing, I spotted a shop. I quickly ran into that shop. So they were like, "Oh, come in." So I don't know. I didn't have no money on me. I don't have my phone. I don't have nothing. Everything was in the car. So I said, "Can you?" So the only number I know of is my PA's number that was actually waiting for me already. So I said, "Can you call?" I quickly called that number. "Can you call 080 so." So I told her, I said, this is happening. Where exactly are you? Because I needed to get a private vehicle so that we can look for them. So I went there. I was able to talk to police officers. 4 police officers came back with me, and obviously they will not have an idea. So so they were telling me, "Oh, let's check here, let's check there, let's check 1 or 2 or 3
apparently even amongst them, they didn't know where
they didn't tell. No, those officers didn't tell me. I came with other police officers.
Oh.
Yeah, I went and came with other police officers so that they could tell me. So on getting there, so we were looking for them. So on getting there, the girl has been crying. She has been so scared. She was traumatized. She was like, "Where's my mom? Where are you taking me to? What are you doing?" And the guy was ignoring this girl. If this guy want to say anything, you shout on the girl, "Shut up," and all that. A bunch of nonsense that was happening.
Now take us through. Were you given any document to say that you're fined for?
Okay, so when I got there, when apparently they played the footage among themselves. They played the footage of the video among themselves, and they decided that, you know what, we're going to deal with this lady. So when I got there, they were actually removing people's ATM, reducing 70K from their account, and giving them back their keys. And they told me that your car will not leave here. You have to go to court on Monday. I said, "Okay, fine, I'm cool by going to court, but my vehicle cannot sleep here. I have a minor here. I have to go home. I live all the way in Lekki towards VGC. So how can I live without my car and all that?" So the police officer that came with me, they tried to persuade them. They were like nonchalant until one woman came. And that woman, I think she was working with them. And the woman kept saying a whole lot. And she was lying against me. She was saying all sorts of
she wasn't there originally.
She was not there. She kept saying, "Oh, so you celebrity. Oh, this is what you do. You just got an appointment and you're supposed to be a stakeholder. Why you?" So at that point, I realized this is a game plan. That, okay, these people are trying to rob me.
Okay.
So I had to calm down.
Eventually, we now hear from the PR person for Lagos State Police Command that you contravened traffic laws, that you drove in BRT. Have they reached out to you officially, or you're also reading it on digital media?
He is a disappointment to Nigerians, because you don't want to tell me that, he can't tell me that he has not been getting feedback from that area. A lot of people have been robbed by this man. A lot of stories, testimonies, people are crying. People are like, "Oh my God, this has happened." Do you know how many calls I've gotten? Do you know a lot of people that are coming forth with their stories? There was a case of a pregnant woman that was heavily pregnant and was pleading and begging that, "Please, I have not eaten. I am pregnant. You can see me." They delayed this woman and they make sure that 70,000 naira, they must collect it, no matter the condition. Even if one is going sick, but that particular thing is like them setting a trap for anybody.
But let me also get it straight. So when you eventually left with your car, did they tell you?
I paid before. I paid before leaving. They asked me. I wanted to do transfer.
Were you given a receipt for that?
Yes, the receipt is even online as we speak. Yes, I paid 70,000 naira. I picked up. They would not add. Okay, Which account is that money going to? Which account? So I paid 70,000 naira before they could release the vehicle for me. And I thank God they recorded the scenario. I recorded as well. So we should bring it out. So the Mr. Ordain that was talking, has he seen the footages? Obviously not. If you're asking, if anybody ask Mr. Ordain or something, what's his name?
Benjamin Hundeyin.
Mr. Benjamin Hundeyin, can you truly say to Nigerians that you have watched, seen, and interrogate this story before you put out your reports?
All right, based on
That's
what she said, we're also extending an invitation to the Lagos State Police Command, possibly Supo Benjamin Hundeyin, to come to the studios, and let's also hear from you.